going to talk about some of the basic Java programs, how to declare variables, different data types which are available, how to start with basic program, operators, so on so. So let's start with that. Yesterday we already discussed about program and what what does it mean line by line. Let's brief you again. What about program consists of and its key points. Class. Class keyword is used to declare classes in Java. Public. Public is an access specifier. Public means this function is visible to all. Static. Static is again a keyword used to make a function static. To execute a static function, you do not have to create an object of the class. The main method here is called by JVM without creating any object for class. Next, void. Void, it is the return type, meaning this function will not return anything. Main. Main method is the most important method in a Java program. This is the method which is executed, hence all the logic must be inside the main method. If a Java class is not having a main method, it causes compilation error. String args. This represents an array whose type is string and name is arguments. We will discuss more about array in Java array section. System.out.println. Use it to print anything on the console like printf in C language. So let's jump into our first topic now. Yes. Variables in Java. Variable is a container which holds a value, is assigned with a data type. Its name of a memory location. There are three types of variables available: local, instance, and static. To declare the variable in Java, this is the format. Data type, variable name. Data type refers to type of variable which can any like here you can see int, float, etc. You all know that. And the variable name can be any like employee ID, amount, price, etc. And structure int age equal to 30, double interest rate equal to 8.5D, representation. Naming convention. No space allowed in variable name. Variables must start with either a letter or underscore or dollar sign. Other special. Variable names cannot start with numbers. In Java, everything case sensitive. Keywords you can see here. Age and capital AG are two different variables. We will see this in program in detail to get to know everything there. Three types of variables I told about this: local, instance, and static. First of all, what is local variable in Java? Local variables are declared in method, constructor, or block. Local variables are initialized when method, constructor, or block start and will be destroyed once it ends. Class not aware of any variable scope inside a method. A local variable cannot be defined with static keyword. Local. Here you can see this is what called local variable. Let's jump into instant variables in Java. Instant variables are variables that are declared inside a class but outside any method, constructor, or block. Instant variable are also variable of object commonly known as field or property. They are referred as object variable. Each object has its own copy of each variable and thus it does not affect the instant variable if one object changes the value of the variable. This is instant variable. Next, this is what the next type static variable. So static or class variables declared with static keyword. Static variables are initialized only once. Create single copy and share with all instances of class. This is static variables. It will be represented like this. Let's show this everything in detail in programming part also. First, we will complete theory. Data types. Data types in Java. Java language has a rich implementation of data types. Data types specify size and the type of values that can be stored in an identifier. In Java, data types are classified into two categories: primitive data types, non-primitive data types. Primitive data types. You all know that char, boolean, byte, short, int, long, float, double. These 8 primitive types can be put into 4 groups again: integer, floating point number, characters, boolean. Let's discuss about every single one in detail. Integer. Integer byte first in integer there are 4 types again: byte, short, int, long. Byte it is 1 byte integer data type. Value range from -128 to 127. Example byte b equal to 10. Short, it is 2 bytes integer data type. Value range from -32768 to 32767. Example short s equal to 11. Int, it is 4 bytes integer data type. Value range from -2147483648 to 2147483647. Example int I equal to 10. Long, 8 bytes integer data type. Value range from -99223 372. Here you can see all. Long is very long, it means long type. Here for small data we use byte, and for short you use short. A medium size short integer. If data integer is when we are not sure about that number. Long is long, more consumption. Let's take a real world example. If we go to market, we carry a bag 2 kg. Here we can take 2 kg, 5 kg, 10 kg, and 20 kg. Before starting to go, we have to decide. We know that how much we require. That's it's same in programming too. Before storing data, that's why when we start with programming, we use int. Floating point number. Floating point number in these two types: float, double. Float, it is 4 bytes float data type. Default value 0.0f. Double, it is 8 bytes float data type. Default value 11.123. Let's take pi. Pi equal to 3.14 f. It's float. Double is 3.42487. That's called double. Characters. These characters represent symbols. When we want to show any grades, let's take A, B, C. Those are all characters. Characters like letters and numbers. Boolean. Boolean is a special type of representing true or false. Either true or false is Boolean. Operators. Operators can be classified into five types: arithmetic, assignment, relational, logical, unary, bitwise. Arithmetic operators, these are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo. In every programming we come across with all these concepts. Second, assignment operators: equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to. These are all assignment operators. A plus equal to B is nothing but A equal to A plus B. A minus equal to B is nothing but A equal to A minus B. Everything is same. A star equal to B equal means A equal to A star B. Relational operators used to check relationship between two: equal to, not equal to, greater than, or equal to, less than or equal to. It returns true or false. Logical operators used to check whether an expression is true or false. They are also used in decision making. If both expressions are true, then it returns true. In logical, if both expressions are true, then it returns true. In logical and is completed. Logical or, if true if either one expression, it returns true. Logical not, true if expression is false, and vice versa. I mean, logical not is nothing but if you take a statement, it is true if expression is false. That means logical not. Increment and decrement. Increment and decrement are plus plus and minus minus respectively. Increases the value of the operand by 1, decreases it by 1. Plus plus means if you take A plus means A equal to A plus 1, A minus minus. It means A equal to A minus 1. That's about increment and decrement operators. Next, ternary operator. Ternary is conditional operator, shortened for if then else statement. If you take a variable equal to expression and expression 1 2, if expression is true, expression 1 is assigned to the variable. Expression is false, then the other expression is assigned. So I will discuss with programs. So one preparing workspace. Okay, yeah, it came now. Session 2. First, we discussed about variables. Let's go with an example. Yeah, variables. What I explained there, you can see here. First, public class variables. It's automatically built. Public static void main string args int age equal to 18, capital Age equal to 17. I discussed about case sensitive. This is that you can. I told you about naming convention. This belongs to naming convention. Naming convention, no space allowed in variable name. This is what this, no space allowed, but I gave space, so invalid variable. Variable must start with either a letter or underscore kind. This is that valid but bad practice. Same, starting with dollar, also valid but bad practice. Variable names cannot start with numbers, so it started with number, invalid variable. This is about what we learned in variables. Next, we discussed, yes, first program. First, this is what our first program. Welcome to Java. Variables, next data types. Yeah, I told you about int, boolean, byte short, long, float, double. See here, public static. I already told this is mandatory in every program. Byte roll number equal to 127. The range is from minus 128 to 127 byte range. So 127 is the ending range. Roll number, short serial number 93, int marks, long number. It will. This is the example. Float pi equal 3.14, double average, character is letters or numbers, boolean, status either true or false. It prints. Let's run. Here also, by running I will show. Haven't executed right. See here. It prints both, but case sensitive it means, see here, small az is printed in both. Here we specified capital Az, but it printed small a. That's called case sensitive. Next, we jump into data types. Yeah. Just right click and run. To start with a new file and new program, you have to click here source, new, Java class, and here name it presenter. Then you enter to new program. Here you see the output. Next, after data types, let's see some more operators example. This is simple program. Yesterday also we have seen, but same way of coding is different. Yes, result is 30. Addition program. Now we jump into operators. Yeah, this is what public static void main string args declaring variables a equal to 12, b equal to 5. Addition operator. Out dot println a plus b, a minus b. Multiplication operator, division operator. Finally, reminder operator. Output I will show you. This is what when we do addition, it gives 17, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo. Next, assignment example. Here we assigned a value num equal to a. Int here declaration int a equal to 4, int num. Assign values using equal to, then equal to plus, equal to minus. Run. Here you can see when you assign value using this, it gives 4. If you assign plus equal to, it gives 8. Minus equal to 4. It means number plus equal to a. That means number equal to number plus a. A plus number. A equal to 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Then 8 minus 4 is 4. Next, we completed with operators. Example, relational operator. Assignment is completed. This is called relational operators. Equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal. Here you can see it returns false or true. That's the relation.